Hi there. Despite me being a cyclist, I am by profession I'm a teacher. So I found this human-made erosion of a single line of a hill. Then I thought I've been thinking to bring my students here to show uh, these arrangements of rocks within the hill and teach some geoscience. So technically I couldn't bring them here because basically according to political boundary this line falls in Adilabad district. So I live in Nirmal district. So I need to go through a lot of permissions to bring children across the district. So I couldn't bring them, that too this is highway, so lot of safety issues. So as I am going by bicycle in this route, I thought I could make a pre-recorded video for my children, whichever topic that I want to teach them. So I could record them now. I could record it now and show them while I teach uh, this topic in my class. So this topic, this video I might be using in a concept called geomorphism or denudation. So geomorphism is nothing but everything on earth changes, it becomes something. Like this rock over, the stone over here could turn into a soil, or a mountain could become a hill, or a plateau could become a plains. So all geological features on this planet, including continents, oceans, rivers, whatnot, everything undergoes certain transformation. So that entire process is called geomorphic cycle, denudation. So from now I'll be speaking to my children. So children, by the time you see this video, you might be getting to understand that everything on this planet changes, right? So you might also heard about 4 major denudation processes, such as weathering, erosion, transportation and deposition. These are the 4 major geological processes which makes this transformation possible. So what I am going to talk today especially is weathering. So what exactly weathering means? So any type of geological structure or any object on this planet, let's talk about these rocks. So when they exposed to weather conditions, sun, rain, heat, humidity, moisture, if you are living in thunder regions, maybe it is frost. If you are living in hilly regions, mostly it is water. So there are a lot of geomorphic elements that helps these rocks to expose to different geomorphic elements or weathering elements. So what that makes, you see this rock over here, it's basically looks solid strong, but with my hand I can rip apart. So how could a big strong solid rock is breaking by itself? Even you see this outer layer is having one texture, If I break it inside, it will be very hard. The outer portion of this rock is literally breaking. You see, the big solid rock is becoming so small stones and pebbles, and guess what, it even turns into soil in itself, so that you could see here. So this is basically because of this rock is exposed to a different type of heat conditions, rain. So these weathering elements making this rock weak and then break. You see, so whenever these are small enough to break, they will, in this case this is my hand which is transporting them down or wearing them down or causing an erosion to this rock. Generally, if it has to happen naturally, mostly in tropical regions, it is basically rain, rainwater, which causes these small weaker outer layers of the rocks will be eroded by rain. You see, this part, the outer layers of this part is eroded, and the sediments are being transported from the top and being deposited here at the bottom. So you might have noticed I used 4 major geological process. First I used weathering, then I used erosion. Here erosion element is rain, sometimes wind. Basically in this region wind effect is much lower. We will see wind effect more in deserts, and those eroded sediments will be transported. So here it got transported till here at the bottom of this hill, and all will be deposited. Let me try whether I can walk over there. It is very slippery. Oh, you want me to see in class, so I don't take risk here, but I could show you here. You see this soil. Who brought the soil here? Did someone deposited here, brought them in trucks? What do you think? It came from over there. Who did that? Me? Definitely not. It's the rain. It's the water that falls on the top, erodes the outer surface of these rocks. The small sediments, sometimes small pebbles, will be deposited at the beds. So you see the same process in rivers. You will find different type of landforms. All the landforms that we talk about from 6th class onwards have all been in progress, in the process of becoming something. Like how you are also, like we're all part of geomorphism, right? You are a kid once, you grown up. I could show some erosion here. You see the soil is being eroded. Entire this soil has been eroded by rain. I think yesterday's 2 days back rain, and it is been deposited over there. So what happens if this process continues continuously over many years or even centuries? Do you think this hill will remain here after some years? Definitely not. This would become a plain surface which you see over there. So basically this is called geomorphism. Hope you might have a lot of questions, so you can observe this in your surroundings as well. That's it. Hope I made some points clear. What I want to mention here, despite of natural elements which causes this weathering, there is a human factor which causes weathering, especially in these mountain regions. These are hills, but if you see You might have heard in news like Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. Frequently during rainy season, you see there are landslides. Roads have been blocked, people have been killed. So those are human-made weathering phenomena or erosional phenomena. Because what happens when you deforest a lot on the mountain edges to improve your tourism or to do some terraforming or any such thing, uh, these uh, the soil loses its hold. As you could see here, you see these roots are holding the soil very tight. It's not being eroded here because the roots are holding the soil. You see here there are no plants, so soil could easily erode here. So the same phenomena will happen on the mountain ridges, especially on very Himalayan mountains and Western Ghats or Eastern Ghats. So that is a man-made erosion, and even this cut, it's made by humans, by us, because I want to ride faster on this. So that's it from today's class from NH44. Hope you understood the concept. Yeah, I think government also mentioning same here to not to do this. I mean, they're asking to protect us, protect them, so that they could prevent the soil to be not to erode from the mountain ridges, so that the ecosystem could survive. So that's all from me, signing off from NH44. I'll continue my ride. I have another 35 kilometers to finish today to reach home. Thank you all for listening.